Welcome to Divorce at Altitude, a podcast on Colorado family law. I'm Ryan Kalamaya. Each week, along with my business partner and co host, Amy Goscha, or an expert, we discuss a particular topic related to divorce or co parenting in Colorado. In addition, we have created a short series of lessons that will take you through the legal process of divorce and answer your questions, from simple to complex. Divorce isn't easy. The end of a marriage, especially when children are involved, brings a great deal of loss and change. We hope these practical tips and insights will help you on your journey to a new and better life. Now, let's talk about developing a parenting plan and schedule for kids when they're in school. Generally speaking, this is going to be from 5 to 13 years of age. A couple differences between school age children and newborns, toddlers, and preschoolers. Your school age child is probably going to be more comfortable with separations from parents because of school, spending time with friends, participating in extracurricular activities, and they've probably at this point developed a bond with both parents. Your child will be able to handle longer separations from each parent. School age children understand concepts of time and routine. You can give your child a calendar that shows the parenting time and other activities that the child is involved with. Your school age child is going to be more independent and more comfortable having two different homes. Your child should be okay spending time with both parents' homes. It depends on how frequent that's going to take place. But in contrast to the younger kids who are probably going to need help arranging FaceTime, a school age child can probably take a phone and go into private and talk to the other parent during their parenting time. But you need to get in alignment as to when it is appropriate for a child to have a phone on their own. Some parents think it's appropriate to have a 12-year-old with a cell phone, and others may even get a cell phone with an 8-year-old. One thing to keep in mind with cell phones is that it presents an opportunity for abuse. If, for example, the child is with the father for a weekend and the child's on the phone with the mom, texting and FaceTiming the whole time, that's going to present an issue that needs to be resolved. A couple other pointers is your plan should allow both parents to help your child with homework, go to parent-teacher conferences, and attend school activities. And it obviously depends on the communication and the relationship with you and the other parent. If you can't be in the same room and breathe the same air, it's not good for your child to see such tension and conflict. On the other hand, generally speaking, it's accepted that a school activity, such as a play or a baseball game or a soccer game, that both parents are allowed to go. But you need to think about what's going to work for you and your kids and put that into your parenting plan. A couple things to keep in mind when dealing with schedules for school age children. Most professionals would agree that a 2-2-5-5 or a week on and week off is not appropriate for a preschooler. But once you get into school age children, you can at that point consider those schedules because the longer breaks are appropriate, because the longer breaks are acceptable for a school age child. Again, you're also looking at holidays being dictated by the school schedule. A couple other considerations for kids 5 to 13 years old. They're going to be exposed to issues that you didn't confront with a preschooler, such as television, other media, and friends. You're going to want to discuss with the other parent issues like violence, sexuality, and substance abuse with their kids. Do you have a general alignment as to what is appropriate for your kids to watch on TV? Parents should encourage their child to talk openly about concerns and express themselves without fear of punishment. School age children are able to participate in family chores. How do you address that? Is that something that you're going to have a conversation with the other parent about? Your parents should communicate their expectations to their children, and those expectations may be different between each household. But the more you can get in sync, the more your children is going to thrive post divorce. Thank Thanks for listening or watching this short lesson on the Divorce at Altitude podcast. If you found this helpful, please leave a review or share with a friend. It does help for others that are going through or thinking about a divorce in Colorado. If you want to find out more information, please visit kalamaya.law or divorceataltitude.com, and that's KALAMAYA.law. Remember, this is educational information. It's not intended to be legal advice. Please consult with an attorney about the particulars of your case. We're happy to answer questions. Feel free to give us a call at 970-315-2365.